Meet Emma. She graduated from university in 2019 with £45,000 in student debt. She's now earning £32,000 per year. Every month, £213 is taken from her salary for her student loan. She's been paying for 6 years. That's over £15,000 paid. Her balance? £47,000. She owes more than when she graduated, despite paying £15,000. Here's the brutal truth. Millions of UK graduates will never fully repay their student loans. The debt will simply be written off after 30 or 40 years. And yet, most people are making expensive mistakes because nobody explained how the system AC Tuali works. In the next 13 minutes, I'm going to explain exactly how UK student loans work in 2026. Plan 1, Plan 2, Plan 4, Plan 5, postgraduate loans. The real interest rates, whether you should pay early spoiler, probably not, and the 5 biggest mistakes that cost UK graduates thousands. Let's get into it. First, let's clear up the biggest misconception about UK student loans. Your student loan is not like a normal debt. It's more like a graduate tax. Here's why. Normal debt credit card, personal loan, fixed amount owed, interest stacks up. You must repay it all. Missing payments hurts your credit score. Can be chased by debt collectors. UK student loan repayments based on income, not amount owed, written off after 30 to 40 years regardless. Taken automatically through PayEE. Does not affect your credit score. No debt collectors, no bailiffs. Pauses automatically if you earn below threshold. This is critical to understand because it changes everything about how you should think about your student loan. For most graduates earning under £60,000, £70,000, the loan will never be fully repaid. It'll be written off at the end of the term, so the total balance doesn't actually matter. What matters is your monthly payment. Now let's look at the different plans. Depending on when and where you studied, you're on a different plan. Each has different thresholds, interest rates, and write-off periods. Plan 1. Students from England/Wales who started before September 2012. Repayment threshold. £22,015 per year, 2026/27 repayment rate. 9% of income above threshold interest rate. RPI inflation, OR bank rate, plus 1%, whichever is lower. Currently around 4 to 5%. Written off. Age 65 for pre-2006 loans or 25 years after graduation. Who's on it? Graduates from 2012 or earlier. Generally the most generous plan. Plan 2. Students from England/Wales who started between September 2012 and August 2023. Repayment threshold. £27,295 per year, 2026/27. Rosen since 2021. Repayment rate. 9% of income above threshold in interest rate. RPI plus up to 3% capped. Currently around 7 to 8% for high earners. Written off. 40 years after graduation changed from 30 years in 2023. Who's on it? The majority of current UK graduates. This is the plan most people ask about. Let me show you real numbers. Say you graduated in 2020 with £45,000 debt and earn £32,000. Threshold, £27,295. Amount above threshold, £4,705. Annual repayment, 9% per annum £4,705 £423 £35/month. Monthly, £35. At that rate, you'd never clear £45,000 plus interest in 40 years. The loan would be written off. Now, if you earn £50,000 and above threshold, £22,705 annual repayment, £2,043 £170/month. More significant, but still might not clear in 40 years with interest. Plan 4. Scottish students, threshold, £27,660 per year, 2026/27. Repayment rate, 9% above threshold. Interest rate, RPI inflation only. Currently around 4 to 5%. Written off, 30 years after graduation. Generally the most favourable plan. Scottish students are in a better position than English Plan 2 graduates. Plan 5. Students from England who started September 2023 onwards threshold. £25,000 per year, 2026/27. Repayment rate, 9% above threshold. Interest rate, RPI inflation only, no markup. currently around 4 to 5%, written off 40 years after graduation. This is the new plan, and its interesting lower threshold than Plan 2, £25,000 versus £27,295. You start paying EA BUT interest is RPI only, no markup. Debt grows are slower. Write-off is 40 years, same as Plan 2 now. So Plan 5 graduates pay more per month because of lower threshold, but their debt grows slower. Whether this is better or worse depends entirely on how much you earn. Postgraduate loans separate from undergraduate. If you did a master's or PhD, you have a separate postgraduate loan amount, up to £12,471, £2,026.27. Repayment threshold, £21,000. Plan 2 undergrads or £25,000. Plan 5 undergrads, a repayment rate, 6% above threshold. Interest rate, RPI plus 3%, currently around 7 to 8%. Written off 30 years after first repayment. This is additional to your undergrad loan, so you could be paying Birch simultaneously. Example, Plan 2 grad with postgrad loan earning £35,000 an undergrad, 9% above £27,295, £693/year £58/month. Postgrad, 6% above £21,000, £840/year £70/month. Total, £128/month. That's significant, and it's taken automatically from your salary. Now let's talk about the biggest question everyone asks. This is the THE question. Should you pay off your student loan early? The short answer, for most people, no. The long answer, it depends on which plan you're on and how much you earn. When it's definitely not worth paying early if you're on Plan 2 and earn under £55,000, £60,000 per year. Here's the brutal math. Your loan will be written off after 40 years regardless. Every extra pound you pay now is a pound you'll never get back. You're essentially giving the government free money. Example, Plan 2 grad, £45,000 debt, earning £35,000 year, 30 years left. Monthly payment, £58. Total paid over 30 years, £20,880. Remaining balance, written off. If you pay an extra £10,000 now, you still pay £20,880 over 30 years. That £10,000 is gone. You've just donated it to the government. Instead, that £10,000 could be invested in a stocks and shares ISA earning 7%, becomes £76,000 in 30 years. Used as a house deposit. Put in an emergency fund. Used to pay off higher interest debt credit cards at 20% plus. When it may be worth paying early, Plan 1 graduates who are close to the threshold and will clear the loan before age 65. A Plan 4 graduates with manageable debt and high income. Plan 5 graduates with low debt who will likely clear it in 40 years. Anyone with a postgraduate loan these days get fully repaid more often. High earners on any plan who will definitely clear the balance. For Plan 5 graduates specifically, the lower interest rate RPI only, no markup, means the debt grows slower. If you earned £45,000 year on Plan 5, you'd likely clear the loan in about 25 years. In that case, paying extra cooled save you money on interest. But here's the thing. Even if you might clear it, you don't know the future. Your income could drop. You could have a career break. The threshold could change. The safer strategy, invest in your ISA instead. The tax-free growth will almost certainly beat the interest savings from early repayment. Now let's talk about the mistakes. Right. The 5 biggest student loan mistakes that cost UK graduates thousands. Mistake number 1. Treating it like a normal debt. I see graduates stress about their £50,000 balance like it's a credit card. It's not. Your student loan doesn't affect your credit score. It doesn't affect your mortgage application mostly. More on this. It won't be chased by bailiffs. The balance number is almost irrelevant for most graduates. What matters is your monthly payment, which is fixed at 9% above threshold regardless of balance. Stop worrying about the balance. Focus on your income instead. Mistake number 2, paying it off early when you shouldn't. I just covered this in detail. For most Plan 2 graduates earning under £55,000, early repayment is throwing money away. The government even makes it easy. You can set up overpayments. Don't. Unless you've done the math and you're in the worth it category. Mistake number 3, not updating your details with student finance. If you move abroad, your income changes, or your circumstances change, you must tell Student Finance England or your relevant body. If you move abroad for more than 3 months, you still have to repay. But the calculation is different. If you don't tell them, they'll estimate your income usually high and your payments could be much higher than necessary. If you're living in Australia, Singapore, Dubai, anywhere, update your details. Otherwise, you'll overpay massively. Mistake number 4. Confusing Plan 2 and Plan 5. These plans look similar but have crucial differences. Plan 2 threshold, £27,295 frozen, effectively decreasing in real terms. Plan 5 threshold, £25,000 but can rise with inflation. Plan 2 interest, RPI plus up to 3%. Plan 5 interest, RPI only. If you started in August 2023, your Plan 2. September 2023, your Plan 5. That 1 month difference could cost you thousands over your lifetime. Know which plan you're on. Check at gov.uk/studentfinance. Mistake number 5. Not considering the mortgage impact. Here's a nuanced one. Student loan repayments, ARE, considered when mortgage lenders calculate your affordability. If you earn £40,000 and pay £108/month in student loan, the lender sees your effective income as lower. This can reduce how much you can borrow by £5,000, £15,000 on a mortgage. For some people, paying off the student loan early dues makes sense if they're about to apply for a mortgage, and the reduced monthly payment unlocks a bigger mortgage at a better rate. But this is a specific calculation. Do the numbers before you decide. Avoid these 5 mistakes, and you'll save yourself thousands over the lifetime of your loan. Now let's wrap up with a quick action plan. Here's your quick action plan. Step 1. Know your plan. Go to gov.uk/studentfinance and check which plan you're on, your balance, and your interest rate. It takes 5 minutes. Step 2. Calculate your real monthly cost. Don't look at the balance. Look at what you actually pay per month. Use the gov.uk student loan repayment calculator. Enter your salary and plan type. That monthly number, that's your real cost. That's what you need to budget for. Step 3. Decide on early repayment. Use this simple rule. Plan 1 or 4 with high income and low balance? Consider paying early. Plan 2 earning under £55,000? Don't pay early. Invest in ISA instead in Plan 5 earning over £45,000? Run the numbers. Might be worth it. Postgraduate loan? More likely worth paying early, mortgage coming up? Calculate the impact first. Step 4. Update your details if needed. Moving abroad? Income changed? Self-employed? Update student finance immediately to avoid overpaying. That's it. Student loans are complex, but they don't have to be stressful. For most graduates, the best strategy is simple. Make your automatic payments, invest in your ISA, and let the loan get written off at the end of the term. If this video helped you understand your student loan, please subscribe. Every week I'm putting out videos exactly like this one. UK-specific money advice that actually works. Hit the bell too, so you don't miss the next one. And when you're ready, this video right here, about budgeting, is a great next watch. Because whether you have a student loan or not, mastering your monthly budget is the foundation of everything. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.